The phrase "outside the lines" is commonly used as an idiom to describe thinking or acting in a way that goes beyond traditional rules, expectations, or boundaries. It often suggests creativity, originality, or unconventional behavior. The expression comes from the literal activity of coloring in a coloring book, where children are usually told to keep their coloring within the printed lines. When someone colors outside those lines, it means they are ignoring the expected boundaries. Over time, the phrase developed a broader metaphorical meaning. In everyday conversation, when someone says a person is thinking outside the lines, they usually mean that the person is approaching a problem in a creative or non-traditional way. Instead of following familiar patterns or established procedures, the person is willing to explore new ideas and possibilities. This type of thinking can often lead to innovative solutions. The idiom is closely related to another popular phrase, thinking outside the box. Both expressions encourage people to move beyond conventional limits and consider different perspectives. In business, education, and creative fields, individuals who are willing to think outside the lines are often valued because they can introduce fresh ideas and improvements. Innovation frequently begins when someone questions established habits and imagines a new approach. However, acting outside the lines can sometimes be viewed negatively, depending on the context. In certain situations, rules and boundaries exist for important reasons, such as safety, fairness, or organization. When someone ignores these guidelines without careful thought, it can create confusion or problems. Therefore, the phrase can also suggest behavior that challenges or disrupts established systems. In artistic and creative environments, being outside the lines is often celebrated. Artists, writers, musicians, and designers frequently experiment with unusual techniques or ideas to create something unique. By refusing to stay strictly within traditional boundaries, they can produce work that surprises audiences and expands the possibilities of their craft. Many artistic movements throughout history began with individuals who dared to step outside accepted limits. The phrase is also relevant in problem solving and leadership. Leaders who encourage their teams to think outside the lines may create a culture of innovation and openness. When people feel free to explore different ideas, they may discover solutions that would not appear through routine thinking. This flexibility can be especially valuable in a rapidly changing world where traditional methods may no longer be sufficient. In conclusion, outside the lines describes thinking or acting beyond established boundaries in order to explore new ideas or creative possibilities. While it can sometimes challenge rules or expectations, the phrase often highlights the importance of imagination, innovation, and independent thought. By recognizing when it is appropriate to step beyond conventional limits, individuals and communities can discover new opportunities and solutions that might otherwise remain hidden.